Hello students, welcome to the 7th session of pair of linear equations in two variable. Let's recapitulate what we have done in the previous session. In the previous session we have used the substitution method to find out the values of x and y or the values of the variables in the given pair of linear equation. Now in this session we will be finding out the or we will solving a pair of linear equation by elimination method. Now what does you mean by the elimination method? Elimination, here we will be eliminating one of the variable from a given pair of linear equation and find out the value of the another variable. First we take up the example, we take out these are the pair of linear equation. We will be converting in this form. This is a standard form, we will be writing in the proper equation, and here we get it as 11x plus 15y is equal to minus 23 and 7x minus 2y is equal to 20. Now here we need to visualize these equations and see that how we can eliminate it. First step to eliminate this one of the variable, that either x should be eliminated or y should be eliminated. To eliminate them, so we should have the coefficient of x or coefficient of y in both the pair of both the equations at equal. So what we will do, we will multiply with the suitable number to find out the suitable number. So here if we say that this is here 15y and minus 2y, how we can make it equal? If we think that we find out the LCM of the absolute value. Absolute value means कि irrespective of the signs, we will find out the LCM. First, if say 15 and 2, so here the LCM will be 30. So that means कि if we multiply this whole equation by 2, so I will get 30 here, and if we multiply this whole equation by 15, so here I will have 30. So the same thing we are going to do it here. We are multiplying the first equation by 2 and second equation by 15. So here we say that here 22x, when we are multiplying with 2, so we are getting 22x plus 30y is equal to minus 46, and here I am getting 105x minus 30y is equal to 300. So here we are adding. Now we will see that the variable, the coefficient of the variable whose they are equal, whose values are equal, so are they having the same sign or different sign? Here you see that here we are having this positive sign, here we are negative sign. So if we add it up, so this will get eliminated. If we had both the signs as a positive, then we would have subtracted the one equation from the another. So since we are having here one is positive, another is negative, so what we will do, we will add it up. So when we add up, so what we get it, so this thing gets eliminated. The value, if you see this with that plus 30y and minus 30y, if we add up, so this will get eliminated. So when we get this get eliminated, so we get this kind of a situation, and we find out the value of x at x is equal to 2. Now we have obtained this value 2. Now this value of 2 can be placed in either of the equation. We can use it in the first or in the second. So here I have placed this value in equation number 2 and found out the value of y as minus 3. How? We have placed it as 7 into 2 minus 2y is equal to 20, and 2y is equal to 14 minus 20, y is equal to minus 6 upon 2 minus 3. So hence we obtained this way. So now you have seen that the first we have done, we have found out the with LCM of the whichever the we have found out the LCM of what? LCM of the coefficient of the variable which we have chosen to eliminate it. And to eliminate, after eliminating this choosing, we have seen that which value or whether we add it or subtract it. So here we have done the addition and found out the value. Okay, now we take up the another example. In this one the question says solve for x and y. Equations are 37x plus 43y is equal to 123, 43x plus 37y is equal to 170. Now here you see in both the equations very carefully. In both the equations we find out that the coefficients of the x and y are interchanged. Here we are having 37x and here we are having 37y. 43y, 43x, and when equated, so we are having the different value. How we will solve these kind of the equations? In this we are not going to use the same method what we have used in the previous example. Now here what we are going to do? Here we will do the addition and subtraction. Whenever you get this kind of the question or the equation where the values or the coefficient of x and y or the coefficients of the variables are interchanged. So here first we will do the addition. When we do the addition, so here 37 plus 43 times x and here 43, so here we will be getting 80x plus 80y is equal to 240. 80 times x plus y is equal to 240 and we solve it, so we get another equation number 3 as x plus y is equal to 3. So here we added first and second, obtained third equation. Now what we'll do? We will do the subtraction of equation, then equation number 2 will be subtracted and equation number 1 will be subtracted from 2. So here we get this kind of a solution, that is 43 minus 37x plus 37 minus 43y is equal to 117 minus 123. So here we get it as 6x minus 6y is equal to minus 6, and here we obtain x minus y is equal to minus 1. So this we are getting it. So we are having very simple equation number 3 as well as equation number 4. So here x plus y is equal to 3 and x minus y is equal to minus 1. Now if we add it up, so what we'll get, this y and plus y and minus y will get eliminated. So here we obtain x is equal to 1, and by placing the value of 1 in equation number 3 where I was getting x plus y is equal to 3, so here we get y is equal to 2. So hence we obtain x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 2. Now this thing you need to remember or keep in your mind, whenever we are getting the equation where the coefficients of the variable are interchanged, then we will use this process. Okay, now we move to the another question. Another question is your problem. Now again I have taken up the problem with you so that you are clear with the concept of framing the equation from the problem. So here it says sum of the digits of a 2-digit number. So when we are talking about the 2-digit number, you know it very well, the 2-digit number, either it can be 37, 48, where we having the unit and tens digit. How this number can be represented in terms of variable. So here the question says sum of the digits of 2-digit number is 11. The number obtained by interchanging the digit of the given number exceeds the number by 63. Find the number. Now when we are talking about the 2-digit number, so it will be represent, we will assume the tens digit and the units digit, say x and y. Okay, so we are taking as x and y respectively. So the number obtained will be what? 10x plus y. Don't take it as x and y. If you are taking x plus y, so you are taking this as a digit. This is not the place value. When we are placing at 10x, so here we are finding out the place value of the digit. So here we are taking tens digit as x. So where we are placing it? We are placing it tens place. The tens place is the 10x will be there, and plus y. So y is the unit digit. If you see here 37, the 37 can be written as what? 3 into 10 plus 7. So this is you're telling you the place value, and here we have got the place value as the unit digit, and here the place value of the tens digit. The 30, so this can be written as what? 30 plus 7. The 30 plus 7 will be written like the same way this number is written, 10x plus y. If you are interchanging, so what will happen? This unit digit will go in the tens place, and tens place will come in the unit digit. Only the digits will change, not the places. Though here reversing the digit, so it will become what? 10y plus x. So this will be the number when the digit is reversed. So similarly here, if we are reversing the digit, so this 37 will become 73. The 73 will be written as what? 70 plus 3, or we will write it 7 into 10 plus 3. So this is 7 is what? If I take it as x and this as y, this is y and this is x. Here I have taken it what? And when we are writing a 37, so this was taken as x and this was taken as y. So here this y is here and this is x is here. So here we have interchanged the digits. So this will be here. So x plus y is equal to 11 as per the question. Question says ki sum of the digits is equal to 11. So x, here we are not writing 10x plus y. Reason, we are only talking about the sum of digits. So these are the digits which we have taken. Okay, so this will be equal to 11. So this will be 10y plus x minus 10x plus y, because the second part it says that the number obtained by interchanging the digit of the given number exceeds the number by 63. Exceeds means that it is greater. So when it is greater, how we can equate? That means the difference between the reversing the digit as well as the number that we are getting as 63. The same way we have formed this equation. The 9, here we are having 10y plus x minus 10x plus y. Here we are getting 63. When we solve it, so we get the equation y minus x is equal to 7. So when we are getting y minus x is equal to 7, and when we solve it, so we get the here equation. Equation 1 is what? X plus y is equal to 11, and equation number 2 which we have obtained, y minus x is equal to 7. So if we add it up, if we are adding it up, so here this is plus x and here we are having minus x. So this will get eliminated. So we obtain 2y is equal to 18 and y is equal to 9. When we are substituting this value of y in equation number 1, so what we get? X plus 9 is equal to 11. So x is equal to 2. So here required number will be what? That you will be having 10 into 2, that we are getting 29. So this is the required number. I hope this concept is clear to you people. Okay. Okay. Now we move to the another question. Now this kind of a question generally is being asked in the boards. Okay. Now this equation you see carefully here, as a coefficient again there is a variable. So here we are having ax plus by minus a plus b is equal to 0. Now the coefficient of x is taken as a, coefficient of y is taken as b, and here as a constant we are having the minus a plus b. And the same way here you see the b times x, bx minus ay minus a minus b. So now this will be equation changed like this. Now again we are going to use the elimination method here. So in this elimination method, if you see carefully that here the coefficient of y or the sign with y is what? In one equation it is positive, in another is negative. So this will be very if we do the addition and if we change the coefficient of y as same. To convert this coefficient of y as the same value, so if we take the LCM of b and a, that we will get it as ab. So here this equation number 1 will be multiplied by A and equation number 2 will be multiplied by B. If we multiply this, to what we get, a square x plus aby is equal to a square minus ab, and second equation will convert into b square x minus aby is equal to ab plus b square. Now if we add this up, so when we are adding, so we will eliminate this will be getting eliminated. So what we will left over, so if sum of this, so here it will be your a square plus b square times x I have taken it outside, and here we are getting a square plus b square. Here this is minus ab and plus ab, so this and this will get eliminated. Okay, so here we get the x is equal to 1. So when we are getting x is equal to 1, so here we place the value of x in the equation number 1. We can place this value of x in the second equation also if we want to. So here I have used that is equation number 1. So here in equation number 1, when we are placing it, so here we get y is equal to minus 1. When we are placing it, so you see the calculation, so here we are getting y is equal to minus 1, and here we get x is equal to 1 and y is equal to minus 1. Now here we see with the exercise 3.4, in this question number 1, you have got a very simple equations and you need to solve it. In this equation you have to take the LCM and form the equation, linear equation, and solve it by the elimination method. Now in the second question, this second question contains 5 parts and they all are the problem questions, and here you have to frame the equations as per the instruction. These problem questions are just like a comprehension where all the information is given and you need to break those information to form the equations. Now let's see the first example. It says if we add 1 to the numerator and subtract 1 from the denominator, a fraction reduces to 1. Now here you are taking the fraction as what? X upon y. When you are taking upon x upon y, so as per the instruction is given here, so you are adding 1 to the numerator and subtracting 1 from the denominator. So your equation will become what? X plus 1 upon y minus 1, that will be equal to 1. Similarly, it's in the next part of the information, next part of the question gives you the information, it becomes 1 by 2. And that means that equation or the fraction will become 1 by 2 if we add 1 to the denominator. That means if we take x, no addition or subtraction in the numerator, but only there will be addition in the denominator. That means x upon y plus 1, then it will be equal to 1 upon 2. So this will be the fraction. So you get the 2 equation and solve it. Now we see the second part. 5 years ago, Noori was thrice as old as Sonu. Okay, so here present age we are considering x years for Noori and y years for Sonu. Now, when we are talking about the ages years ago, so we will subtract those number of years from the present age. For example, here the Noori's age was 5 years ago, that will be x minus 5 years, and Sonu's age was y minus 5 years. Now when we are and the relationship between them, so here that will be x minus 5 will be equal to y 3 times y minus 5. That will be the relationship it will come. When we are talking about 10 years later, so Noori's age will be x plus 10 and Sonu's age will be y plus 10 years. So here the relationship between their ages will become what? X plus 10 will be equal to 2 times y plus 10. So this will the relationship will be formed, and this relationship will be used when you're forming the equations, and then we solve it simultaneously. I hope this is clear. Okay, now here the third question is similar to the one question which we have done in this session. Okay, now in the next question, Meena went to bank to withdraw 2,000 rupees. She asked the cashier to give her rupees 50 and rupees 100 notes only. Now the number of 50 rupee notes and 100 rupees notes are not given, but total is given. So here we can assume this as x and this as y. The x plus y will become 25. This will be the first equation, and the next equation will be what? So here rupees 50 notes can be taken as x. So here 50 into x plus 100 into y will give you 2000. So you get the two equations, solve it, and then you can. Now in this fifth one, a lending library has fixed charges for the first 3 days and additional charge for each day. Thereafter Sarita paid 27 rupees. So now here there has a fixed charges for first 3 days. So for first 3 days we can take charges as x, and the additional charge for each day after, so we can take the charge taken for the each particular day, that will be y. So when she has kept, Sarita paid 27 for keeping the given book kept for 7 days. That means we will remove 3 days. The leftover is what? 4 days. So here x rupees are taken for 3 days, and for remaining 4 days, the 4 into y it will be taken. We can have it equation as what? The here x plus 4y. So y is your charges per day and x is your fixed charges. I hope it is clear. The fixed charges, the plus 4y, so this will give you 27. Similarly, you will find out the equation for Suzy, and then you have got the two that equations, simultaneous equations, that you can solve it. I hope this thing is clear to you people. Okay.